Carlos Saura. Ranked among Europe's elite filmmakers, Carlos Saura had his greatest impact in the late 60s and early 70s, when his often politically charged films revitalized Spanish cinema. Saura freely blends reality with the macabre and an often grotesque surrealism to create worlds in which reality is subjective. He developed his artistic sense in his early years as a photography enthusiast and moved on to study motion pictures, followed by a short span as an academician before immersing himself in filmmaking. While his works in the 60s and 70s is distinguished by its vitality, drive, and socio-political relevance, in the 90s his films moved along more creative paths. His movies received international acclaim in all major festivals across the globe, bringing forth the world closer to Spanish cinema. He is the recipient of the Silver Bear Award, the Peppermint Frappe Special Jury Award at the San Sebastian Festival, Special Jury Mention at the Cannes, and the Oscar nomination and the Goya Awards are some of the many achievements that have decorated his life. Throughout his career, he remained prolific and vibrant as a filmmaker. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next segment of the evening, we have the organizers at the IFFK who are honored and privileged to have with us the renowned Spanish filmmaker and photographer, Mr. Carlos Saura, who tonight is the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award of the 18th International Film Festival of Kerala. And before we proceed to the ceremony, may I call upon Sri Gandhimati Balan, Vice Chairman of the Kerala State Chalchitra Academy, to read the citation on Mr. Carlos Saura.
The 18th International Film Festival of Kerala bestows the Lifetime Achievement Award on Mr. Carlos Saura for the unstinting commitment to cinema as an art form. From politics to the exploration of music and dance, the contribution of Carlos Saura has enriched filmmaking. He has opened doors for future generations through his struggle with the censorship and trying to understand the medium of cinema. His films have bridged relationships across the world. The IFFK salutes the maestro.
It is time now for the presentation ceremony. May I request the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Oommen Chandy, to do us the honors, and I invite Mr. Carlos Saura to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award of the 18th International Film Festival of Kerala 2013. The award consists of a memento designed by renowned artist Mr. C.N. Karunagaran and a cash award. Presenting the award. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Saura to kindly share his thoughts and address the gathering. And I also invite Mr. Guillermo Rodriguez, Director, Casa de India, Spain, his comrade, to kindly translate.
La primera cosa es pedir perdón porque no hablo ni el idioma de ustedes indio, ni tampoco el inglés, lo cual me avergüenza profundamente. Pero soy una persona muy poco dotada para las lenguas. Pero me gustaría decir, en la lengua de ustedes, en inglés, en italiano, en español, en todos los idiomas, darle las gracias a Kerala por estar aquí con ustedes y por haber recibido este premio maravilloso y por esta recepción extraordinaria. Bueno, y me callo porque si no...
I would like to first apologize for not speaking your beautiful language, Malayalam, and not being able to introduce and thank you also, neither in English, but in my own language, Spanish. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at languages. I can't address you in French or Italian or English either, but I would like to say in my own language, that I'm very thankful to the festival and to the state of Kerala to be able to be here and receive this wonderful award from this incredible festival.
Aquí, a los cuales agradezco su presencia de nuevo y decirles que he venido de la fotografía hacia el cine. He hecho ya 40 películas de largometrajes, mezclando un poco películas dramáticas con musicales. Pero quiero decir, sobre todo en esta época donde las técnicas, los avances técnicos son tan extraordinarios, recordar que tanto la fotografía como el cine son los dos grandes inventos del arte contemporáneo. Porque antes estaba la pintura, la escritura, el teatro, pero el cine, sobre todo, es el gran invento, ¿verdad?, que ha renovado de alguna manera las artes escénicas.
I'm also very glad to see so many people here, this large gathering. It is truly an honor. And in my long career of shooting 40 films dedicated to drama as well as dance and musicals, there would be one message I would like to highlight. And in today's technology-driven world, where everything is driven by technology, we should not forget that the two most important contemporary art forms that remain are photography and cinema. Cinema is one of the most important contemporary art forms, and we should not forget this.
Porque el cine es como si uno se mirara en un espejo y contemplara la vida que uno puede imaginar de otras personas.
Cinema is it's like looking into a mirror and imagining you and others and different lives.
Como la fotografía es un milagro, ¿verdad? Cada vez que un fotógrafo aprieta el obturador, quizá debería pensar que lo que tiene en la cámara es ya el pasado.
It's like photography. Photography is always a miracle. When you click your camera, what you've clicked is always already a part of the past, of history.
Queda la fotografía cuando se amplía, ¿no? Que esa puede perdurar. Pero el acto de hacer la fotografía es algo tremendo, ¿verdad? Porque estamos retratando algo que ya sucedió.
The photograph may remain as part of a work of art, but the actual moment of capturing that moment will become part of a history, part of art.
En todo caso, yo creo que el único arte total que hay hoy en día en nuestra tierra es el cinema. Por eso digo, ¡viva el cinema!
So I would say that the only total art that remains today is cinema. Long live cinema.